Are you a entrepreneur or a business owner who has gone to someone for help? Someone who appears as if they have the answer and then they couldn't deliver on the answer? Like, what did you do? How did you respond to that? So, when I first started my coaching career 17 years ago, I started in personal training. And it's pretty crazy because I had this job that I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is the industry for me. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. Like, best thing to ever happen ever. 6 months in, they came to me and they said, hey, Michael, you're a great coach. We really like you. You're doing a good job. But if you don't get your sales up, we got to let you go. And I'm like thinking, what do you mean let me go? I even responded with, well, what do you mean? Well, you got to get your numbers up. You got to sell more. And I said, I didn't know that. I don't know how to sell. I became a coach. I wanted to help people improve, succeed, change. I don't want to sell stuff. I don't know what that means. So I said, okay, I can do this. And I turned back and I said, can you help me? Can you show me how to sell? Can you teach me how to sell? Can you show me how to get more clients? And I was met with, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to help you with that because of X, Y, and Z, right? There were many excuses as to why they could not help me reach that goal. So I was at a crossroads. Either go back to a career that I knew, but I didn't really want to go back to, or figure it out. Now, as entrepreneurs and business owners, we kind of have this leadership role automatically, right? But how good, how well do we lead ourselves to the next step, to the answer, to the outcome that we want? Leadership is a lot less about others and a lot more about self. The better you become at leading yourself, the better you will become at leading others. And so in this moment, I had at this crossroads and I'm like, what do I do? How do I make this choice? How do I decide what's next? Ultimately, I had to decide to lead myself to figuring it out, whatever it takes. I got online, I found resources, I found blogs, I found videos, I found ideas. This was 17 years ago. I had no idea where this path was going to lead me, right? To today, coaching entrepreneurs, small business owners, essentially on co-creating solutions to help you solve your biggest problems so you can level up in your business and in your life. Leadership is not just about the position that you hold. It's about the behaviors that you have. So I would challenge you today in this. What is it that you currently desire? What is it that you currently are after? What is it you're currently striving for that you're not getting to? And then I would just ask yourself, am I leading myself with the right behaviors, with the right actions, with the right thoughts, with the right steps? Leadership of self is confusing, right? Because when we think of leadership, we always think of looking to someone else, looking at an example. And I'll tell you right now, I didn't realize in the moment that that's what I was doing. I didn't realize 17 years ago when I did this that I was leading myself to the next step. But ultimately, when I look back in hindsight, I was told, I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to help you level up in your sales. I don't know how to help you figure out how to get more clients. So I had to use a resource. I had to decide for myself, am I going to take the next step in figuring this out? If this person doesn't have the answer, then someone else must, or some resource must, some tool must have the answer. So ultimately what I ended up doing is I ended up finding the resources, finding the tools, finding the things necessary that I needed, studying, applying, and 18 months later, I took over that club as the manager. So when you lead yourself, to finding the answers, to finding the solutions, to finding the problems, it doesn't mean you're only relying on yourself. It means that you're not giving up on the journey of solutions. You're not saying, oh, I tried this one thing and it didn't work. Oh, I asked that one person and they didn't know. Oh, I hired this one coach and they didn't help me and I've failed and it's over. Because ultimately that's not what leadership of self is. Leadership of self is committing to figuring it out, committing to finding a solution. If you have a vision, there's a solution to the problems that you have. You just need to lead yourself strong enough in that direction. You need to lead yourself strong enough each and every day. It's like a process that you restart daily. Right? It's not like if you lead yourself well today, it means you're going to do it tomorrow. You've got to practice again tomorrow. That behavior, that action, that consistency, that showing up, that thinking right. And by right, I just mean well. Thinking well about solving the problem and not thinking negatively about it. So, leadership is one of the 5 pillars that I believe in for building a foundation for your entrepreneurial life. I'd be happy to share more of those pillars with you. If you feel like you're stuck, if you feel like you're struggling, you feel like you've hit the ceiling. Maybe your business is doing $1 million. Maybe you want to take it to, 3 to 5. I'd be happy to sit down and show you how building this foundation, improving upon this foundation, not just with leadership, but with communication, expectation, defining success and health, how it really can propel your life and your business. So, thank you for checking out the video. I'd love to hear your feedback. And if you need anything, send me a message. I'll talk to you soon.